everybody in the game. It's like really big shiny cosmetics and Matthew's just default shiny.
Yeah, it's chilling.
But yeah, as I was saying, if Nigma want to go in, they have to go in, you know, other than like, I guess that's what Kunkka gives them. That's why the smell of Kunkka kind of makes sense, because you do have some kind of softer committing initiation, which the Magnus and the Faceless Void kind of don't.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of solves out a little bit. So that I like, but I also don't think it's enough. Like, I don't think it's enough damage coming out from Samael. I don't think it's enough damage coming out from this team in general. So I really think they're going to struggle. Like, you RP someone, how are you killing them? How are you going to bring them down?
I think the damage might come from how Samael itemizes. If he goes for like Blade Mail Ags and he soaks up that Kotl damage, if he does the work of containing, like, that could be helpful. Another thing as well for PSG Quest is their initiation is we're either in or we're not, right? Like, Mars blinks in, you fight. TA blinks in, you fight. Same thing for Tiny. And if they miss execute and they use their big jump, like their Meld Strike, their Avatos combo, their Arena, and they don't kill someone in that window, even if you don't have the perfect heroes with damage in the moment, you'll still be able to do something over time, right? You layer an RP and a Chrono. So it's uncomfortable for sure. But there's a disruption. Will they be able to get the skewer off? No, they're shockwaving instead, of course.
Okay.
Body blocks.
Well, body blocks from Matthew. Getting it done. Avalanche
Nice
comes
Avalanche.
in, though. Might have just saved the day. Right clicks. All the miss
Blood
uphill. Blood grenade. He's going to
enough.
survive. He's going to survive. Oh, my goodness.
Pesky tower
20 HP.
protection.
Yeah. Really coming in big there. So, that will be not a first blood going away for Nigma Galaxy, but very, very close to it. But Noob has to now start the lane on like 200 HP, which isn't ideal.
Look how defensive he is.
Yeah.
And something that we haven't talked about is that Kunkka used to be like the counter to Kotl, right? In laning phase, because you're a Tidebringer, like you can punish the Keeper Light in different ways than other mid laners where they're just kind of victim to getting illuminated. So we'll see how this matchup goes. Again, being melee, you should be able to play for a lot of denies. Of course, Sumail being a very talented mid laner has shown that he can do that in any matchup. The game, it kind of feels like can Kotl get through the Kunkka matchup and get the guys grouped up? But Omar already trying to annoy Kuroki, blocking up the small camp. He hasn't blocked the top small camp on the dire side, so maybe he walks up there at some point to get a creep.
Dude, I love this guy. The Kaori just TP's on front of his face with teleportation to get the buff and damage, and Matthew literally just stands there and like clicks him back. He's just like, I don't care. You want to TP on me? All right, good. Literally didn't react at all.
It is the value of having a salve available, right? Like, he already had the salve. He knew that these right clicks were coming in. Often you see supports kind of not care about salves anymore because you have this whole can't give it to our core logic, but no, I like the fact that some supports do respect the item still to start with it at least, rather than just go for the stats.
Your Miracle's really trying, hoping and praying for the 12% bash onto Omar there. Would have maybe gotten the kill if he got it, but just didn't come out. Kind of unfortunate up on the top side.
Also, yeah, Kuroki started with Divine Favor. Like, very sacrificial play. So the thing with Chen and why he excels right now is you have Holy Persuasion, you get the gold from the creep you take over. So from the start of the game, you're taking melee creeps, small creeps, you're just building economy out of just using your spells. You get a Vlad's and that's your game. So to start with Divine Favor was that was very
close down to the bottom side. Both Matthew and Kaori getting very, very low and having to back themselves away. But Matthew obviously going to stay in the lane, keep on the pressure. Tier 2000. Be a little bit careful actually. Kaori's coming from the side, and that'll be a first blood coming through. Not respecting the TP potential from the Nature's Prophet. And getting caught off guard a little bit there from Matthew. It's so much damage. When you get off the Meld Strike and then Kaori just TP's in with the bonus damage from teleportation, like, what do you do?
Yeah, Nature's Prophet is a patch away from a rework. I can't wait. People, like, I love Nature's Prophet. I've always enjoyed the hero. It's like, I think level 25 for me, but it's like it got to a point of being so good that it's either going to be nerfed and forgotten about, or Valve will just enjoy doing a little bit of a rework on the hero.
Yeah, it's interesting, especially that like he's just not. No one cares about Treants anymore. Just like it was always like the make or break point of the hero. Treants this, Treants that, and now it's just like nope. He's a global ganker.
I actually had a dream
give, like,
about Nature's Prophet, by the way, last night. You just reminded me.
Oh, cool.
I had a dream that someone on Reddit
naughty
put
one?
a post like, "Oh my god, guys, if you level Nature's Call, you can take towers." And it was like top 2,000 Reddit posts where it's like they've completely forgotten about the spell, and it's like they treated it like it was like new tech. It's like yes. I woke up like, oh my god, it's OP. I was like, oh yeah, no, yeah, it's a dream.
You have fun dreams, man.
I think not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad.
FPZ and Matthew still just kind of line up into TA2000, and honestly, they're doing an alright job. Like they're kind of just messing with her enough where nobody's farming like a crazy amount. It's mid lane when the farm's coming in. Like Samel is taking this and run with it. You know, you get the Coddle low, you give him a free lane basically, and he's just gonna completely farm up. But this was the same story as last game, and well, you saw how that one went. Aggression here onto Noob actually. Doesn't actually have Torrent available. Tries to predict it, doesn't quite land it. Noob's gonna be able to sidestep easily.
Yeah. And once again, Nigma are doing very well in the laning phase. So Void is free farming, Kunkka is beating Kotl that we expect. There's also some stacks that were made by the Kotl which Sumo's taking, which is another reason why this is good. FEZ is getting chased down right now, has the skewer to disengage. But another reason why the Kunkka matchup's good, you get to steal the jungle. You have points in Tidebringer. Like Kotl's trying to be efficient, but he's lost half of his jungle to a Kunkka rotation.
Yeah. Smel's playing this early game very, very well. And up on the top side, Miracle's having a pretty damn good time as well. 31 CS at the moment. Definitely not struggling. I mean, sure, this is a Marsling. You know, it's the hero's just kind of been slowly tweaked down in the early game to the point where he's just like not a huge force, but
yeah, Mars is the hero that he just exists within the offlane, right? He farms, you farm. If you're happy just trading that logic, then you can just pick it. It buys time for things to happen on the map, right? Like Omar's walked middle, he's getting XP there, he's trying to recover his game as well because he's only level 2 actually. Yeah, this time he's not having the best time. So overall, Nigma are doing exactly what they need to do to weather the storm of the inevitable ball up from PSG Quest.
yeah.
And Omar walks to try and contest a 6-minute rune. Has a shield rune though.
Yeah, and
So
Samel
it's a good
taking a ton of damage through this as well. 3 heroes surrounding him. Matthew, no mana left. He won't be able to help out. Samel just trying to bring down Kaori. Will be able to get at least 1 kill, but the toxic cross from Omar going to finish off Samel. And Matthew looking like he's in some trouble as well. Now, along with the Heavenly Vine, this is just going to bring down the Shadow Demon as well. 2 kills going away of Quest for 1 loss.
Well, that's pretty important though for PSG Quest. The fact that they killed off the Kunkka, who was having an exceptional game. You're level 2 tiny, or level 3 as well. It's like super low level. Is able to come and help out. Kaori again. See that normally Nature's Prophet only care about 7-minute Wisdom Rune. So we are seeing a bit of a evolution to the Wisdom Rune meta. Like we're not seeing this. We need to get it. You know, this rush for it. This stretch of the map, and yeah, they make stacks instead, so pretty cool to see. Malik though is getting wrecked around a little bit by the Chen. He has the spear though if he wants to use it.
Yeah, it's got to be used well. And actually,
Or not at all.
just like, you know what? Too close to the tower. Level 6 on Malik as well, so yeah, you don't really want to invite anything there. Well, bottom side, Miracle is coming across. Doesn't have the chrono available, but the bashes should help out. TA2000 just getting beaten on down here. They
don't have
a
any
little bit more. There's the time dilation coming on through. TA2000 invis, doesn't matter. Miracle gets the kill. And that is a great rotation across from the Faceless Void. But up on the top side, Revenge is coming on through here. They'll scrape up a kill on Kuro. Why not?
Ooh. Miracle instantly going back through the gate to go back to top lane.
Does now have a Chronosphere available.
Ooh,
2 healing lotuses and a Wraith Band as well, just to make sure. And a creep in the trees to give him that ice armor as well. Feeling very confident here. And there are still 4 heroes on the side of Quest around. Omar, yeah, nice time walk, buddy. Back in you go. Miracle getting very low indeed. Disruption's going to buy him a little bit of time, but Malik comes in from the sidelines. He's got a spear available. Got to throw it all down. Chrono comes out. He's staying alive, but he's hitting nothing. And now he needs to back himself away. Time walk out finally. They're still trying to chase him down. Omar will fall. And Samael, he's taking some damage from the Coddle on the front lines as well. But yeah, Miracle surviving this somehow. And gets the kill onto the Tiny with the Chrono.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean, fair enough.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What was he hitting in the Crotus? Was that an illusion I saw?
Did he? I need to.
It's like a Coddle illusion or something. I don't know. Well, maybe just wanted some creeps. I mean, either way, he gets out and he gets the kill onto the Tiny, so very good indeed. Can't say fairer than that. TA 2000, meanwhile, just kind of chilling out and hitting creeps on the bottom side. We're pretty much the only one not to be involved in that kerfuffle up on the top side.
So that was incredibly awkward. Like, Miracle nearly going down. I feel like every game that we watch Miracle, it's like there's some moment where it's like he nearly dies. Like it's uncomfortable.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like, the fact that he TP's up as well, trying to defend this tower with so much confidence, there's no real damage anyway. Like, if he's to hit a Chrono, it's not as if he's got that hero behind him to make that kill, and he does nearly go down. I think the spear was missed again, actually. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, Miracle gets away. Omar dragged back into the tower range here, and Sunil should be able to finish off the job with Miracle, although Malik, he's making it annoying as possible, but Miracle's able to finish off regardless. Very active on the face of Void in this early game, and it's working out for him.
Yeah, it's a combination of Malik just missing spears and Nigma bringing the numbers, right? So it's 2 times now that Malik has missed his spear. Both times, you could argue maybe he died. I think this one we just saw the spear arena. Void probably survived, especially because Kunkka and SD were in the... Sorry, Kunkka and Chen, were in the neighborhood to help out. But yeah, Nigma, they are reacting nicely. They're not trying to force the hand too much. They're defending towers with the mass that they have, and it is a slight change up based on the previous game. In the last game, they were crossing the river and trying to make a lot of moves. This game, I think they're respecting the fact that they don't do the damage and are waiting for PSG Quest to kind of reveal their hand before they make their moves. But yeah, Miracle is playing some real high risk, high reward Dota right now. It's like he could easily be 0-2-1 right now rather than 2-0-1.
Hey, all I care about is the numbers on my screen, alright? I don't care about what could have been. That's
true.
It's got Malik's number.
He's doing it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mask Command has now grabbed, so farming potential increased, and starting to hit some creeps. TA 2000, meanwhile, has just been doing that the entire time, and has got a little bit more net worth in the Faceless Void, has to be said. And we'll be headed towards, well, already has a Dragon, wow, already has Dragon Lance. Is it Deso or is it Blink? I imagine Deso is the carry.
Yeah, it's going to be most likely Deso. The fact that the Void is only 400 gold away from the TA, like, when you think about the farming speed of both these heroes, one has Side Blades on the TA, Void has Bash. It's like much better for the TA, right? And the fact that you can only, the fact that Void is so close, it's going to potentially put a little bit of concern towards PSG Quest if they click on him and start seeing components for a Maelstrom with the Mask of Madness already in play. Kaori does TP in with an aggressive ward to scout some additional stacks. You don't often want to show yourself though once you've TP'd in like this, because they'll just instantly de-ward the ward.
Yeah, it's a risky move.
And yeah, he does
Unless
TP
it's
out now.
Too obvious. Okay. Malik and Omar on the run. No Blink Dagger just yet from Malik. Still early days, but still looking for the kill on Samael regardless. Trying to close the gap. Doesn't commit to it though. Very, very cautious now. Well, I guess they're going to back themselves away, but Miracle's in the neighborhood. And there we go. Rena comes down, but Matthew, he's always there. Always ready to save the day. Rena goes to waste, but no Krina comes out from Miracle either. You know, Chen just walking around with an entire camp of Warpied Raiders.
Dude, Kuroki's having the most chill game now. I've been watching like the last 5 minutes. He's just been farming like the top side of the jungle on Dire side. Just like, man, I'm having fun. Level 3 Holy Persuasion. He's got a mech now. He's going with lads. Like he's he is playing like the opposite in how he's played all the other heroes so far in this qualifier. Normally he's like level 3 at minute 5, running into the enemy jungle, trying to see what's happening, but this time he's playing for himself. He's greeding it up a little bit. It is nice to see that kind of change of pace. Of course, Croaky Chen is a specialty of his. But the question for me now is, how are they going to utilize this? He has this early game mech. Will they try and poke for a tower? Will they just... I realistically think they shouldn't. I think they just need to hit creeps on every single hero. Allow PSG Quest to be the ones that walk towards the tower, get chrono or boated, and then you have the Chen heals and the SD saves to punish PSG Quest. And it does look like they're going to be doing that. As you look at the minimap, right, look how defensive they are on all heroes. It's deep by tier 2s at the 14-minute mark.
Yeah. Get that cash money, yo. I mean, play with Magnus as well, right? Oh, yeah, they're actually TPing in for him. A lot of heroes coming across for this kill. The boat does land. Malik down to about a quarter HP. Oh, FBC tries to jump in, does land the RP onto the two of them. That'll secure Malik's fate. Can they get Omar as well? With the arena down, it makes things very awkward indeed. Yeah, they get the Tidebringer. It's not enough to finish off the Tiny, but still, they get the kill into the enemy offlaner. It does cost them a lot, but in a game where you're just kind of looking to farm it up, that's absolutely fine.
And it's kind of what I was expecting to see, right? Like the fact that PSG Quest, they get a little bit uneasy. They send Mars by himself to hit a tower, and Nigma are like, well, it's in the middle of the map. It's an easy location for us to fight, and it's why the mid tower has always been a hotly contested, resource on the map. Once you take that down, it's harder for people to gank. It's easier for your opponent to smoke, but it's also, if you TP to mid tower, you're close to top lane, you're close to mid or bot lane, sorry, right? It's like if you're contesting a bot tower, you're on the opposite side of the map to where you really want to be. So yeah, the fact that PSG Quest go for this important tower with only one hero, it did feel a little bit lackluster and very easy for Nigma to want to defend it. And already, look at the minimap, back to farming, Void top, Chen in the jungle.
Like creeps.
They are being very efficient, but both teams equally as efficient, as the net worth isn't really dragging one way or the other.
Absolutely, and of course, that Mars kill, like, sure, it seemed heavy-handed, but you're slowing down the Blink Dagger, you're slowing down Quest's ability to play the game substantially. So it's just kind of a little bit awkward for Quest at the moment. They have to wait a long time to go and make some moves on the map, but Blink now comes up on the Mars. And Kaori is going to be dying in the middle lane.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Trying to get some wards down, pays the price for it. Alright, last game we saw the moment they grabbed this Blink, the absolute millisecond they had
by the way,
Blink, there was 4 heroes ready for the smoke.
I said Blink rule, he had this already, but Blink ruled again, smile. Oh, Void though!
Oh, big catch, Matthew, not quite there in time. The push back on the spear catches out Miracle, and now Matthew, he's in some trouble as well. Omar comes across to seal his fate. The Avalanche will do the job. TA2000 lands a right click, and all of a sudden, I mean, that was the easiest Blink reveal of all time. Like, literally, there was already a face of Void in the lane. He was just farming. Comes down to the courier.
Mid.
Don't mind if I do. FBC. No.
What just happened?
Down. He's gone.
The map just disappeared.
And he used RP at some point in the last 20 seconds as well, so...
Nigma was like farming everything, right? They were farming top lane, bot lane, mid lane, jungle, everything, right? And then PSG Quest were like, wait a second, guys, why are we letting them do this? They used the Mars Blink kill top, they throw a Mar to the mid lane with a coddle, they completely break the farming pattern of Nigma, and now this is when the game for PSG Quest might just, turn up a notch. Omar is about 600 gold away from his Blink Dagger. TA2000 has the Desolator, so Roshan is available. And Noob, interestingly enough, is actually going for a Yules. So he's gone for Boots to Travel Vessel into straight Yules. Not an item we see often on the Keeper of Light, but we'll be able to disjoint a lot of these initiations from Nigma. Nigma, the X mark onto the Tiny.
Yeah, but the Smel's just been dragged back into tier 2000. BKB is not going to help you from the Desolator. The tidal wave is, and it comes down, but he's going to be able to get himself away. Samel survives for now. FBC's got to be careful. He doesn't have an RP to work with, nor does he have a skewer. Kuro taking so much damage. The side plates, oh, it's going to finish off Kuro. Amal jumps in to make sure Miracle goes down as well. They're fighting, and they just don't have the damage. No chrono used in that, no RP available. Nigma, 3 heroes lying dead in the top lane. And, oh, hello, Roshan. How are you doing?
I'm sorry, Noman. I kind of forgot I was casting with that reaction. I'll be real.
Easily done. That was,
I'm just a little
confused.
It was. Yeah. And the reason is, it's like, it starts with like Nigma kind of rushing towards the top side. They don't find a clean jump. A beautiful spear from Kunk to push them to the side, but they have this like save their friend situation, right? Where it's like Sumail's low HP with the boat, Miracle jumps in, he doesn't want to chrono because he knows there's no damage in his draft. He also by himself can't kill anyone. And then he's dead because he jumped in and decided after the fact. Sumail's bit like, so it's just one of those moments where if you just let Kunka die reset, it's like you take the L, but instead they kind of rally in. RP was used in the mid engagement when Tiny Koto killed, minutes prior, so you don't even have that, and it's just a really uncomfortable chain of events for Nigma, especially outside the Roshan pit, and there just wasn't one clean call there, and it made me so uncomfortable. I just made some weird sound while watching it. And PSG Quest, they exploit it beautifully. They have the Blink Dagger now on Tiny, the Yule's available on the Keeper of Light, Aegis on the TA. This is going to be their window to go. A window that we've been mentioning is inevitable for this lineup. The 20-minute timing for these heroes is so aggressive. It's so in the face of your opponent. And they're smoked up right now.
How do you answer this? I mean, we've always talked about the fact, oh, nice catch on the backline. Malice going in deep. Sumail, BKB's not going to save you, bud. Tier 2000 tears through him with ease. They think they're safe between their tier 2 and tier 3 tower, but they are in fact not. FBC. Skewer comes out to try and keep himself alive, but Malik's just on him, will not let up. In comes Noob as well. RP's used to try and keep himself alive. Oh, the blinding light down to the low ground. Are you kidding me? Finish off the job here. FBC gets taken out as well. Meanwhile, Miracle's dead. What? Omar and TA2000 catch him out on the other side of the map. Oh god, it was a disaster before, now it's a tragedy.
This game was like, you're like a lazy river, you're in your little dinghy, and then suddenly like some big kid just came in, started splashing, making big noise, Croaky's there and his Lilo going
shark
down.
Just attacks the thing.
Like, and Malik just walks in, boom, no, you're not allowed to chill. Like, what the hell just happened this game? Look at it. In the matter of 5 minutes, it went from just like, whew, okay, yeah, Nick was just getting picked off absolutely everywhere.
At 15 minutes into the game, it was a 69% win chance for the side of Nigma Galaxy. Now it is an 88% win chance for the side of Quest just 5 minutes later.
And I think Malik is going to be the key component here. Like, after the couple early game spears, which are a little bit spooky, he has had such a glow up now in this game. Like, his arenas, the spears, displacing the Kunka. He's playing as if he's like a Magnus with his repositioning right now. Like, Sumail is far away from his team. He can't get disrupt saves. It's so difficult to play. Like, Matthew, he's had a very good game as well. Like, even though the scoreline isn't good, he's always been in position to help out, but he can't disrupt when his ally has been moved nearly half a screen away from him, right? He doesn't have the 8th lens or a blink. So I think PSG Quest are utilizing this Mars beautifully.
Yeah, I mean, they just improved so much from last game. So always get the drag back in another arena, landing absolutely perfectly. Kuro and FBC just taking up so much damage in here. Sure, the boat comes through, and it's not enough to save Kuro's life. Chronosphere comes down, only lands on the Nature's Prophet, and the Yules is out on him as well, so he won't be able to get off any damage onto the guy right now. Prophet's still standing for the time being. He's actually going to survive through this fight. They won't even get the Lonely Prophet killed. Miracle goes down. Matthew just gets blasted in the face. Sumail as well being chased as over on the backline. Kaori continues to live through it all. Sumail, he's not getting away from this one. The TA's too good. The right clicks come through. 5 down to the side of Nigma. They keep on trying to fight, and they keep getting torn in half.
It's just iconically, it is just a disaster, right? Like, I think Noob, I love this Yules pickup from this Keeper of Light. Like, going for the second item, Yules.
The range.
Miracle has been so scared to throw a Chrono out in this game. It's what we expected from the draft, and then he hits one finally. He finds a Prophet. Okay, cheap kill. I like this. No, he has the Yules. The Illuminate heal up during the Spirit form keeps him alive, saving Private Kaori. They don't let this man fall, and Nigma, they really wish they had some damage because they're throwing out everything. The kitchen sink onto the Nature's Prophet, but they just can't kill him. They can't kill anyone, actually.
It's an awkward
18,000 down now.
Yeah. It was always
15 minutes this game was even, by the way.
Though. Yeah.
Like, this is how insane this game. 15 minutes, this game's like, okay, maybe Nigma can do it. They keep playing like discipline for farm, and then one fight later, PSG Quest, it's now 18,000 gold. They're hitting the tier 3s. Yours again on the Magnus.
Oh my god, he tries to go for the skewer back play, but noob, he's just got his number. He's got his number, he's got his house address, he's got his social security. Matthew's dead as well. Sure, they've been dragged into the base by Tidal Wave. They don't care. We want to be in your base. We want to kill you, Nigma. Zamael trying to survive up on the front lines here, but once again, just thrown back, tossed back. He's been taken outside tier 2000s. Kuro falls under the tier 4s. Honestly, they might just call it here. This game has just taken such a plunge into oblivion. I don't know if Nigma can get themselves out of this one. This is just absolutely horrific to watch.
There's just so much damage coming out. Of course, Curry also went for the first item, Agnums. He didn't mess around with anything else, and this root is doing equally so much damage.
He finds him in the tree. VAC, Kaori? What is that? Oh, they got the vision down. They got a ward down before.
PSG Quest, they draft such
Omar, don't
style
do it.
lineups, and yeah.
Don't do it, Omar.
He's gonna do it.
Don't do it. He gets him. Oh my god, FBZ. He was just waiting for him to blink on him to like try and bait the skewer into the fountains that he could immediately toss back, and FBZ thought he could cause enough distractions. Another toss back as well. It's like an orb. It's like Kuro the Pokemon just thrown out into the middle of the team. The Yules again! The Yules again! He can't even get it
to
off.
protect.
Are you kidding me?
The fountain! Oh no! Oh no!
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
No!
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Twitch chat's gonna love this one.
Dude, they're being read like a book, and not even like a difficult
Alright, no, hold
book.
up.
They're
I
being
need to
read
know,
like
is
a
it XDs or KEKWs
picture
right now?
book.
Which one's getting spammed? I need to
Everything.
know. Oh
Everything.
my.
Every single one of these 18,000 viewers is currently dropping something in that
that's so
chat.
painful to watch.
Ugh.
It's like PSG Quest, you got the comms are Tiny's memeing inside their base, he's precasting the toss, they then fountain dive into then arena to protect them from the fountain, with a buyback from FBZ to then RP, then instant walls. Like, even though PSG Quest is like styling in the face of Nigma, they're still making all the plays to make sure that their memeing isn't then punished by, we might have thrown this game, right? They're hitting the Yules,
So
the arena, the toss.
unnecessary, but it's so good.
I know, they are so damn good, this team. And they find Miracle again.
Toss onto Miracle. Miracle's dead. And it doesn't feel like there's anything left in the tank for Nigma, honestly. Like, I hate to say it, but this is a defeated team. Maybe they have the ultimates, you know, maybe they can make something, but you know, 30 seconds on RP, 70 seconds on Chronosphere. Quest aren't going to give them that opportunity. Omar taking a step pretty far forward here. Malik with the double spear back onto the two heroes. Tier 2000 trying to follow up, but does get disrupted by Matthew. Arena comes down, holding the two at the back. FBC, he cannot escape. Neither can Kuros. He's dead as well. Matthew just held still under the tier 4s, and finally they'll get it. The GG is called fast from their cold dead lips. Nigma, they will be dropping down to the lower bracket as Quest take them down 2-0.
This game was just a treat to